getting bored with what we have in Smash Bros? I mean, the last DLC we got came out in October of 2021. Well, I have a solution. I made an entire new wave of DLC that I would like to see in Smash Bros. So, let's get started. Good old Freddy Fazbear from my favorite pizzeria game. You can take part in this game by, playing the game. The only way to win is to not play. Or is it? You'll never know, because he's now in Smash Bros. Freddy Fazbear is my favorite bear-based character. It's pretty obvious why. He's from a horror game, and I feel like he would be very fit to be in Smash Bros. So, I've made his moveset, which is only his specials, which are his B attacks, which is like up B, down B, left and right B, and then neutral B, because that's all that's shown in the moveset list that is inbuilt into the Smash Bros. Game. I'm also going to be covering Final Smashes, because that's there too. His side special will be him throwing his iconic mic, but there would be a good chance that it could be his hat. His side B would be him glitching and then turning into like a glitched figure, and you would rush at whichever side you initiate the attack on. The up special would be static, where he would be able to teleport up. His down special would be him planting a mine. This is going to come up a lot when down special is there. It's going to be very explosive. Final Smash would be the power outage, the famous one, where you hear this jingle, and you see Freddy Fazbear in the background, and he deals a lot of damage to everyone. Of course, the stage that comes with him is the pizzeria that the game takes place in. The pawn from Wii Chess, a very original idea. I've always wanted to play as the pawn. No one said ever. But anyway, I thought this was a pretty original choice for a newcomer to Smash Bros. So here is the moveset. His neutral special is he jumps up and then smashes down onto the ground. His side special is that he dashes towards whichever side you were pointing towards. His up special will be he turns into a knight, and he goes up in an L shape, depending on which way the closest land part of the stage is. The down special will be he turns into a knight, rolls forward a little bit, then gets up. And when caught in the movement, when he is moving, will be lifted up and thrown upward. And his final smash will be checkmate. He dashes towards an opponent, and he, checks them, and it automatically guarantees a stock. The stage will obviously be the chessboard where you actually play chess on. It's probably just gonna look like Battlefield, but with the checkerboard style. Yeah. Very cool. I would actually love to main the chess. I would definitely switch my main. You'd think that we need a Pokemon rep now, right? And I got you. Florigata. Her side special would be Leafage, which throws a bunch of leaves, like a tornado, whichever side you were pointing. The down special would be Seed Bomb, where it would drop a bunch of bomb seeds. Yeah. The up special would be Acrobatics, where it just kicks a lot up. And then the neutral beat would definitely be Magical Leaf. Because Florigata originates from the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet games, I think it would be well deserved to have the final smash for Florigata be Terra Stellize and use Terra Blast. And her home stage would probably be Naranjana Academy. Bandana Waddle Dee is a fan favorite from the Kirby series, and personally is one of my favorites too. And yeah, I would just love to see him in Smash. So I made a moveset for him, and it's really good. His neutral special will be his Parasol Twirl, where he will just twirl around in place. His up special will be Spear Copter, where he twirls around but goes up with his spear. His down B is Circus Throw, where he throws varying things, like other Waddle Dees, Gordos, lots of things. And then the Spear Throw will be his side B, where he will throw his spear. It's like a boomerang because it would go back to him. Finally, his final smash would be my personal favorite alternate, where he turns into a large Waddle Dee. Yeah, that's it. And of course, his stage would be the Lore Star Cutter, where he is playable in Kirby Return to Dreamland on the Wii, which is where I first learned about Waddle Dee. I know that in the past I've said that I don't want Fortnite in Smash, but my opinion has changed over time. And I have matured to know that Fortnite is still not a very good game, in my opinion, but I would still love to see Jonesy in Smash Bros. So this is why I included him in my Smash Bros. Fighters Pass 3. When you're playing as Jonesy, he will have a special mechanic where he has to reload all his weapons before he uses them. It's kind of like Minecraft Steve with iron and stuff, redstone, but it's just bullets, and you have an unlimited amount of them, but there is a cooldown to when you can and cannot reload. So the neutral special would obviously have to be reload. The side special would be rocket launcher, where he, sends a rocket out of his launcher. That's definitely not how it's supposed to be explained, but I don't really care. But the up special would be him using a launch pad, and he gets a glider when he's going back, like the Elytra from Minecraft Steve. And the down special would be him being able to plant a mine, and then once there are at least 4 on the stage, he can explode them all at once using down special. Then the final smash would be the Storm King, where he summons the battle bus and then rams one person on the stage, and then a cutscene plays where they're stuck in the storm. Yeah, pretty funny, right? Yeah. Anyway, and the stage would be Tilted Towers. Yeah, I don't really play Fortnite, so I wouldn't know, but this is the one stage that I do know, so.
It's me, Goku!
I've saved the most shocking character for last, Goku. He's one of the most requested characters of all time, but he will never be added apparently, according to Sakurai, because he's not from a game. Can you believe that? That's blatant gameism. Anyway, I've made a great moveset for him, with his neutral B being a very gimmick. He charges his ki when he does his neutral B to be able to use his other moves. When he charges it, there will be a small bar that keeps track of how much ki you have. When it's full, you'll have a 5-second infinite. So, take that as you will. His up B will be his instant transmission, where he enters a stance and he warps in the direction you set using the directional keys. Down B will be his God counter, where he gets into a stance and he will punch you in the face. Well, you being the opponent. His side B will be a Kamehameha, and he will, use a Kamehameha. The more you charge your ki with their neutral, the stronger the move gets. And his final smash will bring his ki all the way to the max and use his Super Kamehameha, where he can aim it anywhere on the stage and fly his opponents off the stage. By the way, the stage will be the World Tournament Arena. Well, that's all the characters that I made for Wave 3 of the Fighters Pass. Do you like it? Are you angry that I didn't add dry bones? Let me know in the comments, and like and subscribe. Please, I'm begging. I worked really hard on this video. It took like 7 hours to make. Thank you, and I've been planning it for like 2 months. Thank you so much!